Yo, welcome back to another episode of my podcast. I'm your host, Corday Beck, and welcome to Dorm Hoops. Yeah, so no game evaluation today. Just some ball talk with y'all today. But yeah, Steph dropped 56, so we'll definitely talk about that as well. But we got first today. We just some best teams in the league. We'll talk about their plans for the postseason, how they're looking right now, and yeah. So we got some of the top teams in the league right now. The Cavs are 48-10. You got the Thunder at 47-11, and then right behind those two, you got the Celtics at 42-17, and you got the Grizzlies at 38-20, who are right in front of, like just barely in front of the Nuggets at 38-21. Who both teams have been playing some good basketball, man. They're very gritty. The Grizzlies are. They got some great defense over there. They picked up Zach Edey in the draft, so they got some length, they got some rebounding, they got some shooting, they got some scoring, they got a little bit of everything, and they got John Morant. So, yeah, it's a good team right there. I didn't expect them to be this good, but when Ja is healthy, the Grizzlies are cold every year. Like, they made the playoffs when Ja was healthy. I believe last season he was suspended and stuff like that, and Desmond Bain was hurt, Jaren Jackson was hurt, guys like that. So, they also got young guys like Jalen Wells, who I think is pretty good. Probably like one of the front runners for Rookie of the Year this season. So yeah, shout out to the Grizzlies, man. The second seed this season so far, on a 1-game win streak, 6-4 in their last 10. So not great, but more wins than losses at the end of the day. Still keeps you at the second seed. For them, for as far as postseason goes, I can see the Grizzlies maybe making it out of the. Let's see, because they're the second seed. They'd be playing the eighth seed, so they'd see like Minnesota or Dallas or Golden State. I think they might make it out the first round. I'm not confidently saying they're beating any of those teams in the 7-game series. Honestly, maybe the Mavericks, but they kind of nice now. I mean, they got a bad record, haven't been playing the best ball as of late, but at the end of the day, they still got Kyrie and AD, which we'll get into later as well. But yeah, bro. I see them making it out the first round maybe, and then second round they give them some problems. They'll probably see like LA or Houston or something like that. But yeah, I don't see them making too much noise in the postseason though. Honestly, for the first seeds, OKC, great season, dog. We've just got Chet back recently as well. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games. They're 25-4 at home. Great team, dog. They got everything. They got shooters. They got their star caliber players. They got their defenders. They got their role players. They got a great coach, great system. I mean, like the Thunder are almost perfect, bro. Like, but it's still basketball, so guys aren't gonna sit there and play exactly how you want them to play every single night. But 47-11 is a beautiful record for the Thunder. I see them at least getting to the conference finals. At least conference finals. Like, it's championship or bust for them this season. I mean, they're playing great basketball, but plenty of time. I mean, Shea's 24, 25. Chet's only his second real season in the NBA, but he's still battling injury every season. They got guys like Lou Dort, who's younger. They got they got Isaiah Joe. They got Aaron Wiggins. Deep team, bro. They picked up Caruso. He's a little older, but he's a vet. Nonetheless, he has a championship. So, yeah, the Thunder aren't a team you want to see in the playoffs, honestly. Like I said, I got them going conference finals. You head over to the East. My Cleveland Cavaliers at a precious 48-10 record this season. 8-game win streak, by the way. 9-1 in their last 10. I mean, no bias, but the Cavs are literally like, they are balling. I mean, 27-4 at home. They're 21-6 away, and Thunder's 25 and my bad. Thunder are 21-7 away. So they're literally neck and neck for just two great teams having a great season. I mean, Darius Garland back to his all-star form. You got Donovan Mitchell, who's obviously a prolific basketball player. Got Evan Mobley, who's coming out of his shell. He's looking like a really good big who has high hopes for himself. And you got Jared Allen, who's great defense, great defensive big, great rebounder. He can score when you need him to. He's great in the pick and roll. He's a great lob threat. Like he's a perfect big man. I mean, like besides from his shooting, I guess you want to call it, but he's a great classic old school big man who does everything you need him to do. And they got a steal trading Karis LeVert and my boy George Niang for DeAndre Hunter, who's averaging 18 on 45% shooting from the 3-point line. Great defender, super lanky, super versatile. I mean, that's a steal for the Cavs. I mean, Karis LeVert wasn't playing his best ball as of late, so they traded him when they could. Honestly, fan favorite in Cleveland, I will say. Definitely missed Karis LeVert, but when you gotta upgrade, you gotta upgrade, and you're the best team in the NBA. And you got other teams in the media that's still doubting you, saying you won't go here, go there, So you got to make those moves and make your team better at the end of the day. And now they got like a bench rotation with Ty Jerome, DeAndre Hunter, Okoro, Dean Wade. We signed Naquan Tomlin out of the G League, who's been solid in like 5-6 minutes of gameplay, just grabbing boards, dunking, blocking shots, playing good defense. So yeah, that's a good two-way signing off that bench to fill in your last like 9-10 man spots. So bench is deep. I mean, the starting lineup, shooters everywhere. Max Strus is starting to warm back up, get back into his form. I mean, those DG, D Mitch, Max Strus, Evan Mobley, those are all guys that are really good at 3-point shooting, and they can turn it on whenever they want to. So the team's just on fire. Like, that's really how you can explain it. I mean, they're 11.7 point differential. Like, again, these are against quality NBA teams. So I mean, the point differential is amazing. They average 122 points per game. So top 3 offense, top 10 defense. And yeah, shout out the Cavs, bro. That's really it. I mean, everybody's playing great. Ty Jerome's averaging like 13, 50, 40, 90 splits off the bench. Like, not every team gets those type of guys that you get lucky and come across, and you sign these guys and you don't expect them to play this good, and then they provide great basketball off the bench when your guys need subs. So over to the Celtics, 42-17. They got a lot of fluky losses, bro. They let Cade go crazy the other night. They've lost like the Hawks and stuff like that, which stuff happens. They're still 42-17, and they know they'll make some noise in the playoffs when it's time. So the Celtics are fine, I would say. They're 24-7 on the road, 18-10 at home. That is where they drop most of their games, surprisingly. But the Celtics are the Celtics. We all know their roster. They got great guys, great defenders, great bench, great shooters, great playmaking, great ball movement, everything. Like, the Celtics are perfect as well. But definitely a couple of bad losses in there where their star players won't shoot the best or something, and the other team just won't miss. And there's nights like that, honestly. So you chalk up those L's, you get better. You get better 1% each day. And yeah, they're 10-2 in their division, averaging 116 a game. So 8-2 in their last 10. So still playing good basketball. I mean, the Celtics are the Celtics, bro. And Joe Mazzulla knows how to coach his team. They stay keyed in, and they know what it takes to win in the long run. So not much you can say about the Celtics, man. Honestly, I can see them going back to back in the postseason. Forgot to say that for the Cavs, but we'll get back to them. But I see the Celtics going back at least Eastern Conference Finals. Obviously, I won't say they beat my favorite team, but definitely wouldn't be surprised. The Celtics are probably still the best team in the league, most locked in, most fundamentally sound team. They just play the right way, and but at times they can live and die by that three. Like, most of their shots would just be straight 3-pointers, and yeah. But that's just basketball nowadays. Most teams shoot the 3-ball really good, so yeah, I see the Celtics, doing what they do, making it far in the postseason. But back to the Cavs for postseason, I'd say at least past the second round. I won't say they'll win the championship or anything crazy like that, but I can see them making Eastern Conference Finals at the best Eastern Conference Finals appearance. And that would make me happy as a fan, honestly. Great season. No one expected the Cavs to be 48-10. And they're just playing great basketball. Nuggets and the Knicks are the 3 seed for their respective conferences. And again, two teams that, get their job done. Knicks as of late have lost a couple of bad games, dropped a couple of games, but they're not 100%. I'll give them that, but embarrassing losses versus teams that they're gonna have to beat if they want to hold up that trophy at the end of the season. So they'll have to figure that out. But at the end of the day, they still got Bridges. They still got Cat, JB, Anunoby. That's a great quality four to have on your team to start. And you got guys like Mitchell Ryab, Miles McBride. That I think that'll ultimately be their downfall, though, which is why I see they maybe make it out the first round, second round, maybe, because they just don't have much depth. And these guys have been playing 40 minutes a game all season, so obviously they're used to it. But a body is a body, and you'll get tired eventually. And you'll have to depend on guys like Cameron Payne to come off your bench and Miles McBride to come off your bench and give you like 12, 13 points in the playoffs if need be. So, and I just don't see that happening for the Knicks consistently. But I wouldn't be surprised if they make noise in the playoffs, get something together. As far as the Nuggets, they're the Nuggets. They've pretty much had the same roster. Picked up Russell Westbrook, and is there any other new additions to that team? I guess I can look. Yeah, they picked up Russ. Same team overall. They just play right. They've been together for years, so yeah, same core guys really. Christian Brown, Peyton Watson, all around Jamal Murray, Jokic, and Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon. So they'll do what they do in the playoffs. You know, somebody will literally have to come and play their best basketball if they want to send the Nuggets home. So they won't go easy. I'll say that. With 3-time MVP who might get another one. Honestly, Jokic, you can't guard him, you can't slow him down, you can't speed him up, you can't do anything with Jokic. You just gotta hope he's, I don't know, throw him off his game or something. But they know more than I would. So Nuggets, I can see them making it past the first round. Say they run into like the Grizzlies or something like that. I can see them beating the Grizzlies in like a six games or so. But yeah, see them make it past the first. They can run into like a OKC or another LA matchup, another LA rematch, I should say. But yeah, I think that'll just be where they lose, when they just play a team that's ultimately just better than them or played better basketball than them. That's what it really come down to. The fourth seeds, Pacers in the East, Lakers in the West. Lakers, obviously they got Luka, they got LeBron, which is crazy. I still can't believe that trade went through, but it did, man. And they're 36-21. Just a couple of games before they got Luka, they were the fifth seed. So great spot to be. Just pick up Luka and pair him up with Bron and Austin Reeves. That's like low-key pretty much a big three now. With the ways Austin Reeves is playing this season, he's all-star snub maybe. Like Austin Reeves been balling. 8-2 in their last 10 on a 4-game win streak. So yeah, bro, 21-7 at home. I'm liking the Lakers, man. I could see them going to the Western Conference Finals, because playoff Bron mixed with playoff Luka, who literally was just in the finals last season. You pair those two guys together, I can't see too many teams realistically beating them. So like, regardless of who the bigs are, the backups, like you got two generational talents on the exact same court at the same time. So it's the Lakers' championship to lose. Honestly, it's up to them, really. So yeah, those are like the top teams. The rest of the guys, I'll put up a picture. But you got the Rockets 5th seed, Clippers 6th seed, who's having a great season. Honestly, I don't think much people seen the Clippers going this high. 6th seed isn't too high, it isn't too low, but it's solid for a team that hasn't had Kawhi for a little while. Just getting him back. James Harden's still having pretty good seasons along with Norman Powell. Those two guys are having some pretty good seasons, and they picked up Ben Simmons recently, so see what they can do. Got the Bucks 5th seed, Pistons 6th seed, playing some great basketball. I would say Coach JB is a great coach. JB Bickerstaff is an amazing coach. He's good for those lower end teams that were rebuilding, trying to get into a contending spot. He's a perfect coach for that, I would say. So yeah, man, that's really how the playoffs are shaping right about now. But now it is time we talk about the greatest point guard to ever play basketball. I said it. He's better than Magic Johnson. This is ridiculous, dog. 56 points, 12 for 19 from the 3-point line. 12 threes made. It's just crazy. And I mean, Steph's what, 34? 30? I don't know. Steph is old, and he is still proving that he's the best at his position, and there will never be anybody better than him. They got this dub, hard fought dub, 121-115 from the against the Magic, who've been on a losing streak. So they came in here trying to defend their home turf, get back on the road with some good wins. And Steph wasn't having that. Literally, the Steph show. Quentin Post had 18 off the bench, 7 for 9 from the field. I think he's super underrated. He's a Warriors type big. I like his play style. He can shoot. He can grab boards. He can get assists. He had a steal, had a block. So, energy guy from what the stats are showing. Jimmy Butler only had 5 points, 1 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three. Jimmy's weird, bro. Some nights he really will just not shoot the ball when he knows he can get an easy 20 points, 15 points. It's I don't know. He just does it. Sometimes he doesn't shoot. It doesn't make his shots. He had 2 turnovers. You know, I mean, luckily Steph was balling. He didn't really need to shoot. So, Draymond, 12 points, 10 boards, 4 assists, and a steal. I see you, Draymond. 3 for 8 from the field. I see you. Yeah, man. Warriors came to play tonight, man, and they got some good dubs. Got back on track, keeping their playoff spot alive. Paolo, 41 points, man. 5 assists, 2 steals, 6 boards, 5 turnovers, which is wicked work. But he's their main player. He's gonna have the ball in his hands most of the game. Shot 16 for 27 from the field, 4 for 10 from 3. And I mean, he's ever since he's been back, he's been hooping. I mean, last recent games he had a 22-point performance. He had 23 in the game. He just played the Cavs. He had 26. So man, he's not here to play around with people, man. He's here to get his name out there, let people know he would have been an all-star if he didn't get hurt. So shout out Paolo with the 40 piece, man. He's something, man. Franz Wagner, 27 points, 11 for 22 from the field. He was really streaky. I like Franz though. He's obviously a bucket with 27 points, but he can be super streaky sometimes. And like, one way to stop him, you can let him shoot. He's 1 for 4 from the 3 in this game. Yeah, it's just super streaky. You can let him shoot, let him drive. I mean, but don't do too much. I mean, Franz will give you a 30 in his sleep. So. Yeah, Cole Anthony, 11 points, you know. Magic, I had them going to the playoffs, man. They made the playoffs last season, but recently it's been weird around there. So, not only did one old man hoop yesterday, we had another old man hoop yesterday, LeBron, 33 and 17 with a side of 6 assists to beat the Timberwolves last night. Yeah, man, the Lakers do look good, bro. I watched some of this game. Good defense, bro. Lakers play some good defense, but you know, can't too many people guard Anthony Edwards, who had a slow night. I think he got ejected. Pretty sure he threw the ball in the stands and some more stuff over a foul. I thought he did push off, but you know, players have different viewpoints than fans. So, 18 points, 2 for 6 from 3, 6 for 12 from the field. You know, he needs some help, bro. Honestly, Naz Reid played horrible last night. 3 points, 1 for 10 from the field. Mike Conley had a solid 10 points, 3 for 5 from the field, 4 assists. Nickeil Alexander had 14. Terrence Shannon, my boy Terrence Shannon, had 25, man. College legend. I mean, he was cold in college. I mean, if you didn't see this coming from Terrence Shannon, you probably don't know ball, honestly. Like, Terrence Shannon's automatic bucket since high school, bro. Like, he was at Illinois. I want to say he went to Texas Tech. And, yeah, bro, Terrence Shannon's a bucket. They had him in the G League sitting, and now he's on the main roster, and he's going to keep his spot for sure. So, shout out Terrence Shannon Jr., 9 for 15 from the field. I don't know if I said that already, but he came to play in crypto. So, when Luka got 21 with 13 boards and 5 assists, and Austin Reeves got 23 with 6 and 5 and 2 steals, you're not beating the Lakers, bro. I beat LeBron, 33 points, 17 boards. Are you serious? Like, 4 threes. Like, that's a big 3, dog. And literally no one else had over 10 points besides Jackson Hayes. Had 7 boards. He played solid, a steal and a block. But Rui was quiet. Vanderbilt was quiet. DFS was quiet. Gabe Vincent was quiet. Dalton Connect had 0 points. Like, Big Three just said we got it tonight, and they handled business. Got this dub by 9 points. So yeah, man, shout out the Lakers. But that is really all I had for today. You know, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all. I know it's been a little minute since I dropped the video. So yeah, man. Districts are coming up in my city. You know, shout out to O. So good luck to all the kids, all the girls and boys going into the districts. Hopefully y'all bring that chip home. And yeah, man, thank you for watching my video. And I'll have some more videos coming in soon. So thanks for watching. Peace.